Okay, let's get into this. Today we're doing a deep dive into a company called Henry's Caps.
Right. There's supposed to be this small business selling handcrafted newsboy hats.
Exactly. And the source material we have is basically an investigation into their whole operation. Our mission is to figure out the tactics they're using.
And really to spot the digital red flags that you can look for.
So let's start with the hook because it's a really good one.
It's almost irresistible. The whole thing is built around this character, Henry.
An elderly craftsman, yeah.
And he's supposedly been hand-making these caps for 57 years, since 1968.
And now he's retiring, so there's a huge, like 80% off sale.
It just perfectly taps into that desire we all have to support a genuine, struggling artisan. You want to believe it.
You do, and that emotional pull is what makes the reality of it so shocking.
Because when you start to actually look, it all falls apart incredibly fast.
For a business claiming over 5 decades of history, the basic digital footprint just isn't there.
Not at all. A 57-year-old business should have something, right? A physical address, a business registration.
Some kind of verifiable history.
But Henry's website had literally zero of that. No shop address, just a generic contact email.
Okay, so this is where we go from just a bit sketchy to, full-on scam. You'd assume a company operating since 1968 would have a pretty long digital history. So we checked the domain data for henrys-caps.com.
And what did you find?
The site wasn't 57 years old. It wasn't even 5 years old. It was created on July 31st of this year.
Wait, really? So it's, what, only 3 months old?
Barely. And here's the kicker. The domain was registered for exactly 1 year.
Okay. There it is. That is a textbook move for these quick-hit scams.
What does that signal to you?
It's a pop-up operation. They launch fast, they collect the cash, and they plan to shut down before that 1-year registration expires.
Before all the chargebacks come flooding in.
Exactly.
So if they're lying about the founder and the company history, you just know they're lying about the product itself.
Of course. The site is all premium wool, handcrafted tweed.
And the reality?
The reality is that these are identical caps you can find on massive Chinese wholesale sites for like $3 to $7.
Wow.
And user feedback just confirms this completely. We saw people on Reddit saying their caps arrived and were 100% polyester.
Let me guess, with a made in China tag.
You got it. So much for Henry's 57 years of American craftsmanship.
And this brings us to maybe the most deceptive layer of all of this. The AI.
The photo of Henry.
That photo, the one of him in his workshop that sells the whole story.
It has all the signs, doesn't it?
Exactly.
You look closely.
Oh, yeah. The lighting is just a little bit inconsistent. The textures on his skin are oddly smooth.
He's not a real person. He's an artificially fabricated founder.
Which is disturbing enough, but it gets even weirder.
The thing is, this whole setup is just a template. This exact photo and the retirement story, it's not unique to Henry's Caps.
No way.
We found it being used across a whole network of scam sites.
Yeah.
There's Henry's Watches, a tailor called Harrison and Clark, something called Carmen Bella Whitmore Oxford.
Same AI guy, same story, just a different cheap product.
Precisely.
So when you put it all together, what this really means for you, the consumer, is you're looking at a highly efficient drop shipping scam network.
Yeah, it's a formula. They launch these new stores, often on a platform like Shopify.
They buy a stock AI face, invent this urgent emotional story, and then they just disappear when the complaints pile up.
And then they immediately relaunch as the next artisan store a week later.
So the key takeaway here is just simple. You have to look past the emotional marketing.
Absolutely. Before you check out, you have to check the basics. Check the domain age. Look for a verifiable physical address.
Because no real business with a 57-year legacy is operating solely through a generic email on a 90-day-old website. It just doesn't happen.
It really doesn't.
Which leaves us with a final thought to mull over. If these global scam networks are using AI to fabricate a 57-year history to exploit our desire to support small businesses,
then what other common consumer value are they leveraging right now?
exactly. Things like ethical sourcing or sustainability. Are they using those to create the next viral scam?
That's the question you really need to take with you to your next online purchase.